But it's not the point. So I go on this dating. I said, I'll get to it. So a couple of weeks, I'm fucking around that night. And partying and having a good time. And I get on this app, you know, and I created new and, you know, a lot of good. Right away, they match me up with my age or somebody older, which I won't do older. I'm going to go younger. And so anyway, you know, within an hour and a half, I had 280 men. And you know what? I flipped through every single one of them, and not one of them appealed to me.
Really? That's me too. Same thing here.
Because I think love is an attraction.
Yes.
It's spontaneous.
Yes.
You know, you should get those butterflies.
You should feel like amazing when that person comes around. You should feel like you are just floating, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
and what I heard is, you know, if you're, you know how you have those fights and you just don't talk for weeks or whatever, however you fight, or, you know, and you have this sick, achy feeling that you're being ripped apart inside. You're meant to be with them, and you're meant to, that's your soulmate, they say. You can't, apart, they're meant to be in your life. Even if it doesn't work out, and one of the sides makes a wrong decision, it was meant for you, you know. So
you're just hoping they grow as a person.
You know, I'm a firm believer in toss them out and see if they come back. If they come back, they're yours.
I believe that there's good in it. Like I told your son and everyone else, I believe there's good and beauty in everyone and everything. Like literally every living thing has beauty in it. And even though they might not see it themselves, like deep down inside of everyone's soul and everyone's being, I believe there is beauty. And there is good.
Absolutely.
There's beauty and good in everyone and everything. No matter what it is. Like, okay, for me, say there's a, I'm just going to put this out there, like a rapist or a murderer, right? I honestly believe even in them, deep down in their soul and their spirit, there is something good. It's just, there's probably a mental.
Well, a murderer, I you know, because I was married to the law, you know. A murderer, you can murder anybody. I can murder somebody. If somebody comes in my front door, I'm going to fight for my life. I might hurt them. If I have a gun, I might kill them. Okay, so that's murder. A rapist, a serial killer, that's the fucking devil.
Hear me out.
It's the fucking devil.
Hear me out, though. Okay, but deep down in that person, there is good. It's just that they can't find the good in them. I literally believe that everything and everyone has beauty in it. And
some people. I disagree.
Don't know how to. I understand you would disagree. I completely.
Because I've been around a lot of people. You're young. You're young.
I understand that. I understand that.
And you know, I didn't believe it either. And my husband said to me, and he was such a wise older man. I learned so much from him. So much from him. I would have never survived these 2 years in Cali if it wasn't for the training that I had from my baby, Joe. And, you know, he said to me, he looked at me, he said, Sharon, because we were talking, I was talking just like you, because I was like 27. So, you know, I was young. And he said to me, there is a thing as someone being born evil. And I just looked at him. And I never questioned it and this and that. And I think I've seen evil. I've pulled Anthony away from evil, you know, evil kids in school. But lo and behold, this couple walks into my reading room for help with their son. They didn't know if they wanted an exorcist or whatever. And I'm looking, and I just felt chills. My heart dropped. He picked up a glass, and the bottom half fell out. A perfectly good, what's that called? Mason jar glass. And it just like, half of it was gone. It was scared the hell out of me. It scared the hell out of me. And that is your definition of evil. And I hate to call it little kid evil, but there is. And then I read a psych nurse, and she dealt with children and adults in the psych ward, and the mentally, criminally insane. And I said, I don't know how you do it. You know, I mean, oh God, I was up there. I met her for lunch. I ran on there. I would never come back. The kids were actually climbing on the walls like spiders.
For me, I've been there twice.
Sick.
So for me, I'm actually wondering though, like maybe there is a chemical imbalance in rapists, in murderers, in chomos. Like maybe there's a chemical imbalance in their brain.
No, I don't believe that.
But I do though, because I've literally, like, I've been to the loony bin twice. I've almost snapped twice because so much shit going on in my life. Like,
well, that's normal snap. Everybody
No, I know,
has
but-
60 seconds of insanity.
but when I was in there, like, the people that I met though, like, on their medicine, on their daily routines, they were good. And these were crazy people that were thinking about killing, people that were thinking about rape, people that were thinking about chomos. Like, but on their medicine, they were legit, you know? So what if rape and murder and chomo is a chemical imbalance in our brain that is not dealt with?
If that was so, they would have it out already in the medical report. Yeah, it's been happening since the beginning of time.
Yeah. But what if they don't because of a reason though? What if they are trying?
For example, I have someone that would come and frequent Anthony as a friend. And then all of a sudden, Anthony got busy one day, and I said, "Oh, why were you locked up in an institution for 6 years?" He said, "I raped my mother." And the court showed a mercy on me, and I played. So Anthony became very close to this guy, and and then he would come. Well, he started walking in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had nothing but problems here. Nothing but problems here. The people of California are nice, but they're disheartening. Gotta go. And then, thank God, because I had a couple bodyguards, that were staying with me at the time. Anthony had to go away for a little bit. And, thank God they were here.
Yeah.
Because I would have been raped.
Yes.
I would have been raped.
That's
Then
terrible.
one other time he came in and he was going. I said, "Do you have a problem? If you have a problem, you have to leave."